Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack. This is Jthbooks. This is a bit late because I'm a bit lazy, but this is the October book haul. Oh, why do I get so many books? Why do I do this to myself? It's getting silly. And this could have been so much worse because I was supposed to go to London 3 times in October and I only went once. I only bought 3 books. But if I'd gone those other 2 times, we'd be here for like an hour. We'd just be chatting about books for an hour, which actually sounds like heaven, so I don't want it to seem like a bad thing. But I didn't go, but we still had quite a few books come through the door. And it just feels a bit unnecessary, but also magical. So let's just start, shall we? Let's just start and get through these books. And if I say a lot of times, I'm really excited to read these, I'm really sorry. It's just who I am. I'm excited about everything and then do nothing. Yes, let's get started, shall we? So as always, I'm going to start with the books that the publishers sent to me first, because as I always say, I've got manners and I'm very grateful when they do. So let's start off with what Book Break sent me this month. So if you watched my Priory of the Orange Tree the Priory of the Orange Tree reading vlog, you will see, because I did a little unboxing in that, I got The Road and No Country for Old Men by Cormac McCarthy. Book Break kindly sent me these in celebration of his new book that came out in October. And I got these two because I love this film. Like, I didn't expect to love this film, but I did. It was good. Oh, what a brilliant... Someone make me a critic. It was good. And I just heard brilliant things about this one. I've always been intrigued to read this. I think that cover is beautiful. And yeah, let's go for it. Post-apocalyptic. Actually sounds kind of scary, but... Also from Book Break, we got Kate Moss's new book, Warrior Queens and Quiet Revolutionaries, How Women Also Built the World. Because women are great. Is there anything else to say? Well, yeah, of course you can expand that, because they are great. But so let's read a book that celebrates their achievements and what they've done when they've been highly ignored. So, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm going to continue my non-fiction for next year, so this will probably be read next year. They also sent me this sweet little book. So sweet. Look at the gold. Women of the Harlem Renaissance. Poems and Stories, edited by Marissa Constantinou. I can't get over how adorable this is. Every time I look, I think, baby little book. But yeah, just sounds brilliant. I'm really, really excited for this one. It's poetry and stories. What more could you want in a better packaging? And if you've watched my unboxing video, which will also be linked down below, like the vlog, you would have seen some of these already. So I'm sorry. Maybe when I get to the ones I brought, you might not have seen so many of them, but you also might have. And I also got Legends and Lattes from Book Break by Travis Baldry. This is the proof copy. It is out now. It's out in hardback, I believe. This was self-published, and then Tor picked it up, and this is the new cover. It's a sort of a cozy... It's not mystery. Oh yeah, it's a cozy fantasy. High fantasy, low stakes with a double shot of coffee. I'm just ready to sort of be cozy. This could be featured in the December TBR, to be honest, because we're looking for cozy in December, and this could be it. So yeah, and I've not heard anyone say a bad thing about this. Everyone has been totally swept away by it, and I'm ready to be swept away. I was also sent Wicked Little Things by Justin Arnold this month. This was sent to me by Tiny Ghost Press. Tiny Ghost Press is an independent creative publisher. They're published in some brilliant books. They published The Alpha Sun and another one I can't remember the name of, which is really awkward, but I haven't read it yet. But this one is out now. Join a coven, catch a killer, get a makeover? Question mark. So yeah, you know, I will read anything they send me, because I will always support the queer independent publishers, because that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's what I was put on this earth to do. It's not, I don't know why I said that, but... I was also sent this month You're a Mean One, Matthew Prince by Timothy Jankowski. This is on sale. This came out on October 4th, but I got it towards the end of October. This will be in red and Christmas. It's a Christmas book. It's a Christmas romance between finding a little joy to the world. Not today, Santa. Huh, did you get it? Not today, Satan, not today. It's a Christmas novel. I'm reading this in December. I couldn't be more excited. Little sneak peek to the November wrap-up, I read Never Been Kissed by this author. I'll read anything he writes. Okay? I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. Just give me what I need. Now, I was also sent by Scholastic UK a book I'm very excited about, which is 16 Souls by Rosie Talbot. Now, Rosie is a friend of mine. If you follow her on Instagram or TikTok, she's at Mero Child. There is a sequel coming to this as well, I believe. And she was self-publishing, it got picked up, and it's just brilliant to see her journey and how people have absolutely loved this book. Like, I've seen so many people love it, and I'm so excited for her. She's so lovely and so wonderful, and I'm so excited to read this. In York, haunted souls are being hunted. When 16-year-old Charlie Firth realizes dark forces have taken one of his ghostly friends, he must put aside his reclusive existence to protect them from a fate worse than death. He teams up with Sam Harrow, the new seer in town, and a ragtag group of spirits to unearth the chilling purpose behind the disappearances. As Charlie's romantic feelings develop for Sam, he will have to risk his life and his heart if he is going to save the afterlife. It's queer. Like, I'm just so excited. I love Rosie. This would have been great to read for Halloween, but you know we don't read spooky books just for Halloween here. We just read what we want to read any time of the year. Okay? Yeah, out now. If you're really interested, go pick up a copy. Support Rosie. Love. This was sent to me by Wildfire Books. This is Chris Hammer, Dead Man's Creek. This isn't my thing. It was sent, unsolicited. It's not really my thing. It's got a lot of praise on the back. A lot of praise. Perfect in crime novel. Chris Hammer's at the height of his power. Utterly brilliant. Timely and timeless. I don't know if I'm going to read this one, to be honest, because it isn't my thing, and I feel like, because it's not my thing, I will just be like, I didn't really enjoy it. When, if it was someone's thing, they might enjoy it. But it is out the 5th of January 2023. If you're interested in thrillers, this one is coming out early next year. You can save up maybe your Christmas pennies. And, yeah, I don't know. And it also gets an Age of Vice by Deepti Kapoor. This is the age of vice, where money, pleasure, power are everything, and the family ties that bind can also kill. This is the proof. It's very beautiful. And this is out in January. So it might have to be read in December, this. The 5th of January it's out. So this might have to be read in December. There's some kind of January I've got to read in December. I've really got to think about my reading in December. Because I was just going to do sort of romantic books, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it? Oh, tangent. That was a tangent. But, yeah, 5th of January. This is, this seems like it's going to be big next year. So I'm very excited to have this. It looks like I'll be reading in December. And, yeah, so. Now I will go into the books I bought myself. Because as you know here, I like to treat myself. And these three are the three that I bought when I did go to London for the day. And it was a finished copy of Our Share of Night by Mariana Enriquez, translated by Megan McDowell. I'd love that to be right. I was right, friends. This is a signed first edition. Do you want to see the signature? But it did get damaged in London because people kept getting up from the theatre and they kicked it into the chair in front of me, which I'm only slightly mad about. But I just really enjoyed this book, so I wanted to finish copy. I still have the proof up there, but I wanted to finish copy. And I also brought Simple Passion by Annie Anu, translated by Tanya Leslie. I think this won the Nobel Prize for Literature just recently, and that's why I picked it up. And this is a book that documents her affair that she had without ever naming him. And it's very short. It's only, 48 pages. 48 pages and you can win a prize, friends. Yeah, I'm just very excited. In her spare, stark style, Annie documents the desires and indignities of a human heart ensnared in an all-consuming passion. Blurring the line between fact and fiction, she attempts to plot the emotional and physical course of her two-year relationship with a married man, where every word, event, and person either provides a connection with her beloved or is subject to her cold indifference. With courage and exactitude, Anu seeks the truth behind an existence lived, for a time, entirely for someone else. That does sound brilliant. It does sound brilliant. I'm glad to pick this up. Do you know what? I only picked this up, like, I was paying for these other two, and I picked it up at the till. I saw it there at the till. I was like, I'll have that too, please. Quick decisions are smart decisions. That's not always true. Don't believe that. And I also brought Johnny, Would You Love Me If My Dick Were Bigger by Brontes Purnell. I have the other two of his books. One I'm going to read soon. And I just wanted the other one. I mean, look, it was a bit embarrassing buying this title. I'm not going to lie to you. I just did want to have a little cry. But a raw, dirty, hilarious, and often poignant cult classic, Johnny, Would You Love Me If My Dick Were Bigger, paved the way for a new kind of queer writing that changed how we talk about sex, relationships, drugs, identity, race, HIV, and what it means to be gay in the 21st century. You know I'm always looking out for queer fiction, so here it is. Here it is. Now, Queer Lit here in the UK is an independent queer bookshop, and they keep telling me, here, have 10% off, and I'm weak. Well, I'm weak. When I hear that, I just say, yeah, I will have 10% off, thank you. Thank you very much. I will have that now, and I will go spend money in your shop. It worked twice in 1 month. That is bad. Think about that, Jack. So, I got a couple of books. I got The Final Strife by Sahara El Arifi, which is a fantasy book. And if they're selling it in their shop, it's queer. The Empire rules by blood. Red is the blood of the elite, of magic, of control. They are the embers. Blue is the blood of the poor, of workers, of the resistance. They are the dusters. Clear is the blood of the servants, of the crushed, of the invisible. They are ghostings. Is that rule about to come to an end? So you need to tell me something like that, and I'm excited for it. And then you add the queerness to it. I'm ready. I'm just ready. I'm pleased I brought this. And then I also brought, because it is one of my favourites of the year and I wanted to finish copy, was Tiepolo Blue by James Cahill. I've talked about this book enough. You all know what it's about by now if you've been on my channel for a while. Just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. This was the first thing of my 10% off because, again, no willpower. It is Fire Island, Love, Loss and Liberation in an American Paradise by Jack Parlett. A place to party, a place to protest, a place to fall in love. This is just the story of Fire Island in New York. And it's, it tells the history of Fire Island, what it means to people, what it still means, and I'm excited. This will be it'll be a non-fiction, probably for next year, maybe. Yeah, well, it will, because that's carried on. I said that before, the other non-fiction in here, which I can't remember what it was now. What was it? Oh, quite revolutionary. So yeah, this is out now. You're looking for queer non-fiction? Here it is. These next two were an Illumicrate special edition because I love them both so much. I had to get them. It was A Scatter of Light and Last Night at Telegraph Club by Melinda Lowe. Illumicrate have done special editions. They do some really, really nice special editions. And the art is greater than you and your feelings. You have to serve it. Just really love them. Both sapphic, both brilliant. And I'm so pleased I actually have these. Because I'm not always like a special edition buyer. Sometimes I'm like, nah. But I snapped these up. I absolutely snapped these up. And they were much quicker than I thought. I didn't realise they were coming out so quickly. So those books piled up just right there. And you have no idea how close they were to falling over. But I caught them. Now, as I've said many, many, many times on this channel, that I am not very smart. And I'm going to prove that to you now. So, first up I brought First Start at the End by Adam Silvera, which is the prequel to They Both Die at the End. I'm not going to read what this is about because I don't know. All I know, Death Gas is calling for the very first time. And I also brought this month The First Start at the End by Adam Silvera. This is a Waterstone special edition, as evidenced by the sprayed edges. And I pre-ordered this with Waterstones, and it was taking so long to come. It was taking so long to come. So I ordered this one and cancelled this one. But just as I cancelled this, they shipped it. So they would not accept my cancellation. So now I have two. Now, I haven't read this book. Maybe I'll love it. But two, friends. I'm just going to check if this one is signed. Let me check. It is not. I was supposed to go to the Adam Silvera event in London with to his signing and hear him talk about this book, but I wasn't well, so I didn't go. And now this book, I feel like it's haunting me, and I own 2 copies, and I miss out on an event. So, but maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe like keep an eye on my Instagram, which are always all my socials are linked down below. Maybe keep an eye on that, and I'll do a giveaway because I've got some other books to give away. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Lastly, this month was a book I didn't get sent and I didn't buy. I just took it. Now, at my work, we have a book exchange where you can put books in and you take one away and read it, which is obvious what a book exchange is. I don't want to explain that to you. And I often put books in there whenever I do an unhaul. That's where I put my books because I love to watch people, browse the little shelf and be like, I'll put that there. You taking that? And so this one I saw on there, and I love this actress. I think she's really funny, and I thought, sure, I'm going to take that. It's the first one I've ever taken, and it is Daisy May Cooper. Don't laugh; it'll only encourage her. Now she's a British actress, BAFTA-winning actress. She starred in This Country, that's on BBC Three in the UK. It's very funny to me, and I assume that I don't know what's about. I assume it's just the story of her life. I've always had an overactive information and felt the urge to be a massive show-off. I didn't put up a naughty word there. So acting seemed like the obvious choice. There was never anything else I wanted to do more, but fulfilling my ambition wasn't going to be easy. I grew up battling rural poverty, which was a struggle enough, but my family were completely insane to boot. Together with my brother Charlie, I staggered my way through adolescence from one drama to the next, until finally, after years of trying, we had This Country, we were commissioned by the BBC. By sharing tales of how I accidentally auditioned to be a pole dancer, to being catfished by a one-armed internet boyfriend, I answer all of Life Great's mysteries. Yeah, I just think she's so funny, so I'm excited to read this. I'll probably never will read it, but you know how it goes. I can just put it back on the bookshelf, the book exchange, which I absolutely love doing. That was quite a big haul, wasn't it, for somebody who has no room. I'm so glad I filmed this video because they've just been sitting on my floor. Now I have my bedroom floor back and I can move in my bedroom again and I can put these all away. So I'm very happy that I filmed this. Also, I've got to do an unhaul soon. Look out for that in December. There's one coming in December because I know I'm going to get books for Christmas. I just have no room. I just have no room. I'm going to have to be really brutal with the unhaul. I just am. It's just a fact. I just have no room. I'm looking around now. I know there's room there, like, if you can see that up there, but that's just specifically for Quibbix. That's the quiz show. There's no room. And when I film this, you can't see behind. There's so many books behind this phone. Let me quickly count how many I got. So it was 21. That was another 21 books this month. It's just so many. I think the November haul will be smaller because, it's got to be. It's got to be. Oh no, I am looking at a little bar here and it's not looking that small so far, but we'll do that when I film that in December. Whew. So, thank you so much for watching, as always. If you're interested in any of these, if you've read any of these, let me know because I love chatting with you in the comments. You're all so much fun and so nice and it really makes me happy. And or let me know how many books you got in October, and if it's more than 22 or 21, was it? You make me feel so much better, and I will appreciate that. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'm going to speak to you all really soon.